This episode of Bussin' with the Boys is presented by Barstool
Ladies
Sports.
and gentlemen, welcome to Bussin' with the Boys.
The
we have a
Boys!
podcast today. We're with our man Ernest K, who has his own podcast. He humbly shouted it out on our podcast today. Just Being Ernest. You can go check that out. The boy came out Thursday. This will be airing on Monday. So boop, 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 bip, bop, and a boop. Give the boy a little bump right there.
There it is.
All right. Bussin' with the Boys, all social media platforms. Let's not forget my tier ones. And my tier ones, if you're friends with the tier 2, let's give those tier 2s a call. If you know of a tier 3 out there, tier 1s, tier 2s, band together, go get that motherfucker and bump them up a level. Yeah. All right. If you're a tier 2, go to tier 1. If you're a tier 3, go to tier 2. All right.
A lot of math.
And then start hunting. Start hunting for some tier 4s. Start hunting for some tier 4s out there. What's a tier 4? They don't even fucking know about a podcast. So most of the population. So let's get their asses going. Let's get their asses in gear and help the boys start this fucking deal, man. We're going to have multiple buses. We're going to have a bus farm at the end of this thing, dude. A fleet of buses.
I like that.
It's going to be a beautiful thing. All social media platforms love our Instagram. Our following on Instagram is unbelievable. I think we're cruising towards that 60K. We're cruising towards getting Will Compton and just putting that motherfucker in the dust. We're getting real close to it. And I know nothing would make Will happier than knowing that his baby podcast has just dusted his ass. So he's done it. We're doing it. And we're doing a great job. One thing that needs to really fucking get a little Peter in our pants going up a little bit is Twitter. It fucking sucks, tier 1s. Tier 1s, what are we doing here? What are we doing? 35, I so far away. 35.3
thousand.
Disgusting. It's disgusting. And Alex works so hard. I don't have the password for either of those social medias. That being said,
socials.
tier 1s,
They're
tier
pretty
2s,
solid.
get your tier 3 friends and smoke them up. Smoke them up and get them on to the Bussin' with the Boys. All right? Get them on that. It's Bussin' with the Boys.
Like
that's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. I'm in the middle of talking right now. I'm in the middle of fucking talking right now. All right? Will Compton talking to his buddy Ernest K with his Jerusalem Cruisers rocking on there. All right, dude. Why don't you go and park the Red Sea?
Can we be a part of the intro?
Oh, you missed it.
The last thing you need to do is our YouTube's going to get pulled. It doesn't matter. So watch it as fast as you can because we started watching a little bit of that. What was that movie?
Pineapple Express.
Hilarious, dude. Hilarious.
It's not that it won't get pulled. We just won't get
money for it?
Yeah.
Well, we don't read ads for it anyway. So it's all good, dude. So it's all fucking good. That cap, losing that cap, it's all fucking good too. What is not all good is the amount of followers we have on Twitter. It's not tight.
I think it's
the
respectable.
amount of followers.
I just wanted to throw a comment in there. You think it's respectable, Ern?
I would love 35,000 followers.
35's decent, but if you, it's all comparable, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. We want greatness.
We need
we want
135,000 followers.
The wolf pack is, we want greatness.
So basically what we could have done is not wasted 15 seconds of mine.
Well, you like to play devil's advocate every now and then.
You like
know
that?
What I'm saying? Just throw a little comment in there.
You like to play devil's advocate? Because in this podcast, we literally talk about how the last opinion is now your opinion. So how do you want to play devil's advocate?
Can you stop trying to dupe me right now?
I'm not. You're duping yourself. People are listening to this podcast. They're going to listen to the intro and be like, wait, didn't he just say that he wants to play devil's advocate?
There could be a lot of earnest guys out there like, oh, I'd like 35,000 followers. So I'm just saying.
Lots of people. Hey, Jack, you want 35,000 followers? Sure. No question. All right, you got that Sean from Boy Meets World part down the middle.
Yo, he does,
about to
dude.
get that fucking slap and tickle in that spike ball a little bit. Another question: who the fuck crosses their legs like this? I do. I fucking cross my legs like this. Confident people. You fucking kidding me?
Hey,
dude?
tell the wolf pack.
Right
tell the
now?
wolf pack about the most important thing we need, and that's subscribing.
I need subscribing.
I know we're big on the followers, but we need subscribing.
But when this thing comes out, when this audio comes out, tier 1s are going to know right away. Subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. But if you're a tier 1, you've already subscribed, so don't do the first note. Go unsubscribe, then resubscribe. All right? Comment, like, 5 stars. Whatever the fuck you do when you subscribe, do that. Tell your tier 2 friends who might not follow on Monday, hey, make sure to get on these motherfuckers on Monday. All right? And the tier 3s, all you're doing right now is watching me on Twitter. The boy look good, don't he? All right? But follow us, because 35.5, it's not working for us. So I'm going to need a little more out of you guys, all right? I'm going to need a little more from the boys right now. New episodes every week. You're welcome. Why? We love doing it. We love entertaining you. We love everything about you guys. I mean, is there anything else to say? Unless Will wants to put his foot in his mouth again.
No, you're
he's all good then. He's all good then. It's fucking awesome, Will.
I like how Taylor approaches the intro like it's got to be like an entertaining bit.
It is.
No question. This literally you're when you talk to somebody, the first 35 seconds, you're gonna know, do I like this person's energy or do I not?
Yep.
All right. And if you come with the best fucking energy you possibly have, those tier 3s might actually go, maybe I'll become a tier 2 today. So while I'm putting this fucking podcast on my back, all right, and you just keep on contradicting
Well, we
yourself,
need to talk about what we
Alex, the way Alex has been just looking shit up lately, his ass might be in your seat in a couple weeks, my guy. All right? You know what the ice, you hear that cracking noise? You hear that crackling? Because it's July. All right? It's almost July. That ice is thin. The ice is
almost
fucking
July.
thin, dude. July's Daddy's birthday month, too. Also, July's fucking Daddy's birthday month. So what we need to do is, hey, send your boys some happy birthdays. And also, Father's Day, got a lot of happy Father's Day from a lot of my little sons and daughters. It was beautiful. I'm your father. This is Will. It's like a working title with Will. Like, is he going to be on the podcast much longer the way he's been acting in the last fucking 3.5 minutes? I'll tell you what. Ernest,
Alex would be
job.
a good co-host. He agrees with you on everything.
He doesn't agree with me. Well, Alex is an educated human being. He looks shit up. Alex looks shit up. Will goes, what do you guys want me to believe? Loch Ness Monster? It's real. Okay, well then it's fucking real then. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Will? Here's the thing that pisses me off the most, dude.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing that fucking makes me mad is I have been so nice to you the last few weeks on our podcast, and because I love you, and I've been like, I need to be nicer to the boy, but here we are now. But here we fucking are now, and you're let me have my moment, and I'd appreciate if you don't fucking interrupt me, dude.
So awkward.
Anyway, you're listening to Bussin' with the Boys, dude. We all love each other. We just like me a little more than well. All right, let's fucking go. Drop the hook. Let's rip this motherfucker.
Deep down on this.
Welcome to Bussin' with the Boys. This is a boys pod. The other week we had Corey
We need the monitor.
Levin on. And now we got our boy Ernest. Ernest K is now on the bus, but it's not his pod. It's just the boys pod. We're just chilling, having a good time. You might hear a little fuzzy noise. You're thinking, what is going on? Is there like different clarity stuff going on with the boys' mics and stuff like that? No, we turn the AC on. If you have a problem with it, just go fuck yourself. Because our tier ones are, well, it's aggressive. It's aggressive. But our tier ones are going to understand. Boys run a little hot.
Yes.
All
dude.
right.
If you got a problem with it, turn your AC off. And
Exactly.
see what's
dude.
up on
Turn your AC off. Roll the windows up in your car, dude, and turn everything fucking off. And then tell me how you feel in 5 minutes. That's how we feel on the bus 24/7.
100%.
I'm a big cramper. I'm a big sweater. I got this fan. Actually, cut that out. Don't even put on there because it'll sponsor us. All right. So don't say. All right. Just beat me when I say. But we got the AC on that we connected to the bus, which we actually spent like money on that.
On the
AC unit.
Oh, for sure. So
But
we
we-
need it to work. But it's working.
But we hardly ever
It's the
use
cord.
it.
Hey, it's the cord.
It is working.
You were right about the cord. I thought there was different out.
We got some
Shout
AC. We got some AC.
We got some AC in here.
Tech-savvy
So that's that
content
fuzzy noise you hear. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're giving you a pod. We're giving what you want. For
Is
those
that-
of you who need to understand,
I was gonna
for
say.
those of you who need to understand, what?
I was gonna say Zach might be able to cut out the AC noise.
Zach, can you think you can do that? What?
Yeah,
You could
a little
probably- there's a
EQ.
mic right
Some
next
to
to-
most. He's such a little hillbilly dude.
Some to
to
most.
most.
Some
Some
to
to
most.
most.
How much beer did you drink last night? Well, some to most.
Some the most. Fucking Zachy. Zachy's 21 now. He can't have beer legally.
Yeah.
Got some shit going on. Looks like the Loch Ness Monster's back. Do you see that shit?
Is that real?
Pull that thing up. This shit's wild.
Is the Loch Ness?
Talon sent it to you and me before we did our last podcast.
I was big on the show growing up. I think I was on either high school or college where it was called Monster Quest.
Yeah.
Believed them all. I
Sure.
wanted to. There's so many Bigfoot shows that happen, and now it's just like you just got to come to grips with like Bigfoot isn't real. But I'm gonna be always a 90. I'm always gonna hang on to my 1% believing that Bigfoot is fucking real out there.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
People
Why not?
believe in crazier things.
There's some crazy shit out there.
But Loch Ness, what's the Loch Ness thing you
So
got?
this picture resurfaced. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have it on my phone right here. But some guy saying if this picture is genuine, a genuine picture of the Loch Ness Monster, it would easily rank as a top 3 all-time photo. Like, you know that the classic photo of it looks like some like little.
And they made some paper shit like they kind of duped us. I think they.
No, I don't think that's been proven not real or anything like that. That's like
don't
a,
think
that's a
it is.
legit
Right, see,
deal.
look, there's that's what
That's
you're
the
talking
OG
about.
right there.
I know. I heard that was debunked.
Looks like a
Was it debunked?
I heard
Well,
allegedly.
it's fucking dinosaur, so
My thing is how is this thing?
that's a whale.
If is the Loch Ness Monster? The Loch Ness Monster's in a lake, right?
Yeah.
There's no way you cannot find that then.
You think that? You think that's just a whale?
There's
a
no
lake.
way.
A
If
lake
it's
is
an
a big
ocean,
pond.
like we know more about space than we do know about our ocean. That's like a proven thing.
Scary thought too.
Scary thought.
I don't love
Do
that.
we though? Do we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
If space is infinite, then I guess it isn't.
Space is in. That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I see what you mean though, because we've only identified what, like 6%
I
of
guess
the ocean.
our solar system is like we know more about our solar system than we do about our own ocean, like the
Okay.
depth of the ocean. But this is a fucking lake, and if you're in a lake, just get you 16 submarines, right, and just fucking cruise
find some
and
bitch.
do a raking
Go
maneuver.
find some bitch.
Yeah, get a big fucking net that would let fish through,
Yes.
but not a 45-foot Loch Ness monster.
We found Bin Laden.
If we can find Bin Laden,
We
dude,
should be able to find the fucking
yeah, we
Loch
can
Ness
find the Loch Ness monster, dude.
Not so hard.
But how? Like, hey, look up what lake this is. I think where is this shit? It's like in Germany. I bet you this ain't American.
It's called Loch Ness. It's in
of
Scotland.
course it is.
That's why it's called the Loch Ness monster.
So the weird thing about it is that like people.
Oh,
the reason
okay.
Why, the reason
Ding.
why people say they can't find it is because the way that the lake is, the way my bank account's set up, the way the lake is set up is
Yeah.
that there's like a bunch of underwater caves that interlock it to other locks and other like bodies of water and stuff. So it could technically travel between all these different bodies of water.
In that I believe.
You believe that?
Just blind.
one
Yeah.
sentence. One
Boom.
sentence.
Just like that.
And Will is-
and I'm on back
So
on
is
board with
this-
the Loch Ness monster.
So it's been how many years since the little praying mantis photo? I don't know why it's a praying mantis, but the praying mantis photo.
Can you call
how
it a
many
long
years
neck?
since then?
Can we go land before time and call
since
it a long
Littlefoot?
neck?
How much is the Littlefoot
That was
picture?
like in the 70s or 80s, right? I guess.
That was way, dude. Look at it's black and white. It's a 50s.
We take black and white photos today.
Yeah, with a fucking slide 3 times, like a little edit button,
Guys,
dude.
I'm telling you, I think
Filter.
that photo was debunked.
Filter, thank you. Alex shows up 5 minutes ago. Be already a
those-
fucking smartass.
They don't look like the same.
Filter?
They're not the same monster. Those two pictures aren't the same thing.
Well, yeah, one probably died and then came back. What year is this? Oh, was that 34?
Yeah.
Was it
did I
debunked?
say? What did I
Alex,
You said 80s or 90s. What did he say?
1980s. I don't know.
Oh my word, Ernest, 0 for 2 already on the podcast today.
a-
We're about 10 minutes in.
Dude, it's fine. I get
Alex,
10 strikes.
is it debunked?
This photo?
Yes.
Let me check.
Yeah, I thought when I first saw the
Surgeon's
photo,
photograph.
when I first saw the photo, I thought it was a sturgeon. Because sturgeons are giant ass fish,
Oh, I see the
but they're
text.
bottom feeders. But Talon, who's a fisherwoman, says at the back of that photo that was taken, it's way too smooth of a back to be a sturgeon.
Wow. Talking about the
The
recent
new
one.
photo,
Okay.
the
okay,
one,
okay,
the
okay.
2020 photo, not the 1934 photo.
Gotcha.
Ernest.
Okay. Well, now I know. Next time I'm in a podcast where we're talking about the Loch Ness Monster,
You know,
1934.
I feel like when it comes to all these creatures that are unidentified, my brain is such a free agent, but I'm looking for somebody to sway me in favor of the interesting fact.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to think that this is real.
Yeah.
I want to believe
Same
it.
with UFOs.
I need to see. Well, UFOs came out in 2020. That's a fucking thing now.
UFOs are real.
We were just
Yes.
too busy with
No,
COVID.
I know that. I know they're real, but it's like, to what extent? You know, is like-
Aliens exist.
Okay,
I believe that.
I believe that too. But like, are they among us? Am I an alien? I wouldn't tell you.
Melvin Ingram says he's an alien.
Mike
Really?
Campanaro.
Outside linebacker for the Mike Campanaro says he's an alien.
Keenan in here, and he was saying he doesn't know how to describe you. You do everything on the field.
Yeah, it's hard. I ain't from this planet.
What planet are you from?
If I told you, you'd think I was lying.
Really?
Nah, but Mike too bald to be an alien. He's a human being.
See, hey, I'm like Ern. Like I'm gullible like that. Really?
Yeah. Dude, I'm just
Dude.
happy to be here.
Are aliens walking among us like Men in Black? Probably. Yeah, I guess so.
Yo, hey, you saw the transition go on in his head right there.
I was gonna say probably not.
yeah.
I was gonna say probably not. But then the more I thought of it, I was like, so many people on this earth. They say you walk by like 10 serial killers in your life.
Yes.
If you walk by 10 serial killers in your life, you can walk by one alien also.
Wow,
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
great
saying?
point. That's a great point.
That is a great point.
That's a solid
That's a
point.
great
Hey,
point.
good job, Luan. I appreciate
get
you, my
on-
boy.
I get on
pretty good,
board
pretty
with
good,
that,
pretty good, pretty good.
So this so it hasn't been debunked. Alex, have you done any work for us?
Yeah, I did a lot of reading. This looks like it was debunked. It looks like it was reportedly a toy submarine built by Christian Sperling, the son-in-law of Marmaduke Wetherell.
Okay, yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Ancestors.
Classic weather.
where is-
Alex is solid to have on for shit like
He
this.
is.
good.
Where is Loch Ness? Where is Loch Ness? What country?
Scotland, I believe. Of course.
Alex, I don't know how many other pods you listen to, but you know the producer in the back. Like when they're talking, they're like the informative person.
Yeah.
Big responsibility, but I'm trying.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe spend a little less time on that 10-speed you got.
You make it easy too, because I can get you with one sentence this way, so that makes it
No
easy.
question.
Yeah, no. Hey, Will is. I'm not far behind Will when it takes to like give a little bit of evidence. We'll go. Will and I are big on the last opinion we heard. That's what we believe.
yeah. I'll go to Taylor with I'm like, hey, did you see this shit? And he'll be like, hey, but did you see this? I'm like, I didn't think
never
about
mind.
that.
Hey, never mind.
I didn't think about
Drop
that.
everything. Drop everything.
No doubt. So is this real? Is the Loch Ness Monster real? It's a back. It's just a back of something. And there's tunnels. Why don't we just do this?
Why didn't anybody chase it?
It's COVID. I don't know what Scotland's up to right now, but it's COVID. Let's get all of Scotland certified to scuba dive, and let's all just go journeying through these caves. And if we have the entire country of Scotland, hell, I'll go over there too. So Scotland +1,
Submarining with the boys.
submarining with the boys. Let's just go find this thing. I don't know. I don't understand why it's so difficult to find.
You just described a movie that needs to be made.
Boom, finding Ness.
The hunt for the Loch Ness Monster.
The hunt, dude. Just call it the hunt.
That's why you
The
gotta have
hunt.
the creative person around.
right. I gotta have that.
Well, dude, I mean, you just described Liam Neeson, obviously. Nicolas Cage, obviously.
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
I don't know if there's gonna be any fights like that.
With the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
They're in some kind of underwater brawl once you find him.
I gotta figure the Loch Ness Monster. Like once you find him, he's like, "Okay, you got me. It's all good
hey,
now."
Rappaport. Is that his name? Rappaport?
Michael Rappaport?
Yeah, he should be in it. Remember
You fucking dumb brick!
Hey, remember Deep Blue Sea?
Nope.
a great-
Deep Blue with the
It's a
sharks.
fucking
Yes.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
they
Rappaport was in that. Yes.
in that movie?
He basically plays himself.
manipulated their brains to make them more aggressive and stronger
Yeah.
and
God.
faster.
I have not seen that movie since middle school.
If I am that tourist,
Grimy mass movie.
if I am that tourist that took that picture, and I go back home wherever I'm at, and they're like, oh, you took that photo. There's nobody telling me that I didn't. Loch Ness is real. I saw what I saw. I really don't care if you think it's
Okay,
true.
my question is, what do you do once you take that photo?
And who do
He's
you
not a little
call?
person.
Drop in the group chat.
Why don't
Hey,
you
check
take
this
a-
shit out. I'm chasing. He's obviously going that way.
No,
Why don't
so
you
this
take a
Seems like
video?
a narrow little space. I'm running and I'm making a video.
Alex,
this
has
photo
something.
Video
was
is
found on a LinkedIn profile from a 3D graphical artist. And
Oh, fuck,
it
that's fake.
looks like this was the raw photo that they then CGI'd to put in that fish. Because he's not there.
Okay, I thought that was after he went back underwater.
Just like that on this episode of Bussin' with the Boys.
Just
you
like that.
saw
Deep
a lot. You just saw a heart being ripped out.
Yep.
Mythbusters.
Stomped on, put in a
Busted.
blender, dude. Done. Fuck.
Kind of wanted that one to be real.
I wanted that one to be real.
We
real
wanted
bad.
that one, boys.
Dude, there's a
Damn.
legend of the
God
Ogopogo. Are you all right?
I need a minute.
Yeah, I'll take over.
Yeah.
I wipe my own ass. You got it, Will. There's this in the Okanagan in Canada, where my wife is from. There's a legend of the Ogopogo, which is essentially Canada's Loch Ness Monster.
Okay.
And there's like a $2 million bounty on it. I'm pretty sure it's Canadian, so it's like $34 American. And I guess like this company
love
from
Canada
Japan. We love Canada.
Taylor can say that he has a Canadian wife.
So I guess like these like submarine guys from Japan like came over and literally brought a submarine and couldn't find the Ogopogo. But this lake's massive. But also it's a fucking lake.
It's a lake. It's just a lake.
You know what I'm saying? Get who's the guy from Expedition Unknown? Josh Gates. His name's Josh Gates. Get that guy on it. He finds fucking everything. He actually found Bigfoot's footprint, a legit in a museum footprint.
I'm telling you, Bigfoot is still up for debate.
If you're
dude, I'm
from
telling you.
Missouri,
Another
if
one,
you're
though.
from the state of Missouri,
there's
you
another
believe that Bigfoot is real.
There's no
That's
doubt.
how that fucking thing works for sure.
What is a big? Yeah, I want to see a footprint because
There
how
it
do
is.
we-
It's literally, it's proven. It's been, boom, there it is.
It's a big footprint.
This is actually one of the best shows on
Shut the
TV.
fuck up, Ernest.
Can I be the devil's advocate?
Yeah, you can.
You can, but don't be too
But be
swaying.
a
We might
better,
go with you.
Yeah, be a
Okay,
better
well.
devil's advocate.
Okay, all right.
It's a big footprint.
no, dude. It's a Bigfoot footprint.
It's a big footprint. That, yeah, so he found that shit.
Webfoot motherfucker can swim.
Look at the spacing between that guy's toes.
Trying to grip.
Is
it,
that
bro.
real or is that not? Is that real to you?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Well, I know your opinion, Will. Yes.
You need a guy that's all in. You know what I'm saying? You need me
no,
to be all
100%.
in.
I love to believe that's real, but it's
I
like, how do you
want
not
to,
find
too.
that?
I want to too. Of all the things that have been found, like look at the classic picture. I love the classic.
I love the classic picture. Is that picture real?
It's a video, and people try
know if they-
debunking it, and I'm telling you, It's not debunkable, dude.
I don't know.
What is that from? Also 1934?
Yeah, it's an old one. I think that's from the 70s or 60s, maybe.
Is it?
Let's go with Will. See where
We're looking at the
70s.
for those of you
1970s.
for the
Told
tier
you.
for the tier ones listening to the audio Monday. We're looking at the original photo of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
With the arms.
Don't worry, he's
spaced
kind of
back.
walking in the middle of the.
But that
dried-out
thing's
river.
looking back at the camera.
Well, he took a peek.
Bigfoot looks back at it.
This is a video. God damn it.
Look back at it, Bigfoot. I mean, dude, what a classic picture, though. Also, they didn't really have costumes popping off like that, I don't guess.
I think they would.
It's a Patterson film. It's a Patterson video.
Look up Creature from the Black Lagoon. That costume is very realistic.
Oh, okay.
It was like a 1930s movie, I think. No, 19.
Bigfoot finally
54.
proven false.
It's called the Patterson photo, I think, or the Patterson film. I think that one has been debunked. That famous one.
No,
you're
it's
talking about.
they tried debunking it.
I truly
Hey,
believe...
let's break Will's heart some more. Look that up and let's make sure that.
I can't
that's
handle.
really
I
been
can't handle
debunked.
2 of these.
Where was that? Where was the Bigfoot photo? I'm asking you so many questions. Shit's interesting. Like, you really want to believe in that stuff. But if
I
there's a
would
place
love
like
to.
Area 51,
Northern California, which is Squatch country, dude.
Is it Northern California just Oregon?
Dude, I want
Okay,
Bigfoot
you
to be...
kinda like that
Oh,
one,
I
huh?
did.
Yeah,
I
you
want
like that
Bigfoot
one.
to be real for sure. There are so many creatures that we have not discovered yet.
I'm out on
So-
Bigfoot.
So maybe we're just...
You're out? Dude, on the Bigfoot
America's too
show, on
overpopulated.
Bigfoot show,
If you're like said something like this isn't like where like Everest was or some shit like that, yeah, I'd probably okay. Like
Okay, what if we just
All
called
right.
it a creature we haven't found yet? Is that more believable?
a lot of people
I'm sure
found
there's
it.
lots of those. Every year, new creatures, new species get found.
Exactly. So what?
When they do the show Finding Bigfoot, they go to all these sites where Bigfoot has been seen. And
right.
everybody who's witnessed Bigfoot, they all get to come to this like town hall meeting. And when they're like, "Hey, who's out here seeing Bigfoot?" A lot of folks raise their hand.
Hey, y'all see the leprechaun say, yeah, yeah.
A lot of good folks in that crowd that I
A lot
believe.
of good, trustworthy,
Yeah, a lot of
blue-collar
good-
Christian men.
The type of Christians that have been holding the snakes.
You know who's
on Sundays.
huge Bigfoot?
Who?
The old man.
Oh, Bill.
My dad, Bill.
Oh, really?
Bill loves it.
Oh, Bill is a
You know
huge...
Bill's listening to the podcast right now. His heart is fluttering because his name was just mentioned.
Right now he's
And
going,
I know Bill. Bill listens to every fucking
right now he's sitting in
podcast.
his car. Bouncing, that's how he laughs.
That's how he laughs. Ah!
Yeah.
Dude, he's a Bigfoot guy
He's a huge Bigfoot
from
guy.
Missouri.
Yeah.
If you're from
Generational.
Missouri, if you're from,
Generational.
If you're from Missouri, you believe in Bigfoot. I've already said that once, but that's fucking holds true. That's 100% a true deal. I'm upset. I'm out on Bigfoot. I'm in on aliens. I'm
Area
in
51.
on
You
it.
said it a
Aliens has
second
been
ago.
proven already.
The raid, dude. Whatever. So many
Yeah,
people
what
were gonna
happened to that?
So many people were going to show up to raid Area 51.
I bet something happened. You just don't know about it because they went to Area 51 never came back.
Here's the deal with Area 51. If people were actually going to go to Area 51, you're so fucking dead so fast, dude. Like, that is like, you can't even fly over that. You can't, like, you have to
We
go
should go.
around. Yeah, I mean, I'll go. You know what it is? Like, it's like a couple tents in a warehouse, dude. Everything's underground.
You almost need
Pineapple Express.
If we take Garrett, Garrett and Jack with us.
Dude, Bill Hader in that.
Illegal! Yo, that's such a great fucking scene.
On that joke.
You never saw
How do you
Pineapple
feel? I
Express?
feel like a...
Yeah, I did.
That's what we're talking about at the
I've
beginning.
only seen it once though.
He's
I've only
smoking
seen it
weed.
once,
It's
dude.
the opening scene, and Bill Hader, who's one of the best comedians, dude,
So
smoking
funny.
weed. I feel like a stack of flapjacks. Yeah, with syrup being poured all over me. He's like, Sergeant, can you please? And starts like fucking playing. And those guys in the suits
The
come
guy
in.
observing him's like,
Yeah,
illegal.
illegal. Yeah. That's a great fucking movie, actually. Yeah, play this. This shit's good. I mean, we'll probably get pulled, right?
Good luck pulling this.
The video will stay. We'll just lose revenue. Whatever.
I don't think YouTube makes much for us anyway, does it?
No.
Hey,
Not
come on.
now.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. And we make so much money on YouTube.
Dude, this is
Hey,
so
you don't
good.
say that.
Right
Hey,
about
play
the
this
time,
thing up.
Right about
Yeah.
the time of Loch Ness Monster.
1937.
Hey, yeah. 3 years after.
3 years after. Oh, this is so good.
Hey, can you turn it up, or what's the deal? Thank you. Some Area 51 shit. Literally, this is how I view Area 51 is. There's a big boulder that's so obvious that it shouldn't be there, and you just lift it up, and it's got hydraulics.
Light
It's got
plastic.
hydraulics to pick it up, too. Air hydraulics to pick up this thing, and then there's a ladder So if you're obese, you cannot get in this fucking fort, dude. You have to have a certain waist, and don't mind the car in the middle of the meadow either.
3430s only allowed below ground here.
Right. Some guy just stands by the fucking thing. Like 3 people come over here a month. Gotta watch this fucking ladder to make sure no one comes in.
Love a lag.
Love a lag, dude. That thing's fucking beautiful.
All you need is Garrett and Jack. One films us on the way there to document it, and then when we get to the point, like, hey,
You're shot.
now we might dive beyond this point. You had the footage before. Now we'll take Garrett. Jack can go home. Garrett will come in, and he'll kind of be the guy. If we all die, like, we're gonna lose his footage.
There's a plan.
But
I'm
Jack will
down.
know. Hey, but we're all dying together. You know what I'm saying, Garrett?
I'm not dying for this cause. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I'm not dying for this cause.
Hold that. I will.
Okay, we'll be.
Hold your thought.
Ernest is. So they're in a state of the art
We'll
laboratory.
die a hero.
now.
Hey, we'll die a hero.
You're goddamn right, you will.
You will.
You will.
Damn right you will.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Booking item 9 for 7 minutes and 13 seconds. We're going to ask you several questions. How do you feel?
Well, sir, I feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks. Yeah.
Okay, Private Miller.
He's got the lazy eye, bro.
Yeah.
What emotions do you feel? Okay, Private Miller.
Is this normal?
Okay, Private. Okay, Private Miller. Private Miller. Answer the question.
Hey, see you tomorrow, Private Miller.
This one out, sir. You torch me?
We'll send someone in.
Yeah, they come in hazmat.
Yeah. Holy.
Holy jeez.
Some guy with a Bic lighter that probably didn't exist in 1937.
2011.
Answer the question.
What was the question again, sir?
When you think of your superiors, what emotions do you feel?
You know what problem I have with your fucking little dog and Pontiac you call the military? Here it is. 1, lots of dudes. 2, why are we underground right now, sir? Why can't we be out in the open? Why aren't we in a square right now? Why aren't we talking to people, letting them know Item 9 exists? Get it out. Shout at the rooftops. This is great. This is the bee's knees, Item 9.
Private, we need you to be serious.
I'm serious. Your dick.
I'm serious.
I'm out.
That's inappropriate.
Fuck.
Fuck you.
All right, shut the
Shut
shit
it down.
She's all right, shut your shit down. We're just watching a movie at this point.
Yeah.
That's Pineapple Express for anybody wondering.
Oh my god.
Go watch it.
It's opening,
Hilarious.
That's the opening scene of Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Maybe probably the best. That and want to flex and bust out.
I'm gonna flex. Oh yeah, Houdini.
Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride.
That's another
is
dude.
Fucking funny, dude.
Let's get Danny McBride somehow on the podcast.
Yeah, he'll come on.
Dude,
I'll
we
call
get
him
Danny.
right
We'll be right back. Call him right now.
He didn't answer.
He didn't answer.
And we're back. He didn't answer.
My gold blast
Hey,
is over here.
hey,
Hey, Mike-
I know.
hey,
I know.
my
Will
gold
was like,
blast
"Oh
is over
shit,
here
you
like,
better call Danny
He's
McBride."
finna really do this shit.
God damn it. What else has happened? Oh,
The whoop.
touchy subject.
Uh-oh.
Again?
Top tackles list came out.
Oh yeah, let's dig back in.
Hey, bring up the, hey, we got,
Let's rip a little scab
on this
off.
pod, we face any type of adversity, dude.
Yeah, we do.
And we're facing a little adversity right now. Or what was it? CBS Sports? Who
Yeah.
came out with it?
CBS.
CBS Sports came out
Complete bullshit is what CBS
ranking the
did.
top 10 offensive. It's on us. Yeah, I love
my
that.
lock
I love that move. It's your lock screen.
Number 1, David Bakhtiari. Number 2,
I love how you didn't-
Stanley, Tyron Smith.
I love how you
Ryan-
didn't crop out that it was an
Ryan
Instagram
Ramchick.
post that he saw.
No, yeah, I just screenshotted it. Trent Williams didn't play last year. Taron Armstead, Lane Johnson, Larry Tunsil, and Lyle Collins.
So CBS Sports came out with the top 10 tackles in the NFL rankings list.
Okay.
And the boy, he was not on that list.
Missed the boat.
And I think you might have told me this.
Don't look at me like that.
You might have told me this. They said there was a big drop off after 8.
Just missed the cut. I know you said it's kind of
Sherry Burris, I gotta
split
shout her
hairs
out.
here,
She said, I know
who's
her.
maybe 11, 12, 13?
Yeah, and to me, like I said, that 1 through 8 is a real kind of first tier. But then you get to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, that's all that next tier. And to me, Taylor Lewan is the one that I really wanted to put into this top 10. Just an absolute force, specifically in the
Backhanded
postseason,
compliment.
blocking for Derrick Henry as they really went through that run to the AFC Championship. I was really trying to get him in that top 10. But I just love the season that La'el Collins put together. To me, I just thought that he was fantastic. Laramie Tunsil, I love his potential. I actually think he's going to be a lot better in year 2 in Houston now that he's recognized in the system. I think the penalties are going to go down. So I'm kind of buying in on their potential going into 2020, which is why I had them in that top 10. But make no mistake about it, Taylor Lewan to me is the key honorable mention here for offensive tackles. He could very easily make this list.
Key honorable mention. Hang on before you go.
We're good. Hey, it's all good.
It's all good. The path.
It's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
How did seeing that list make you feel?
My forearm's twitching right now. Angry. Disrespected in a lot of ways because I think all these guys are good football players. There's nothing against them, but I think it's hard to even argue that I'm not top 5. Like, it's hard to argue that I'm not even. I think if you look at what a team asks a player to do, there's not a lot of guys that are going to do as much as I do on the field. And if you go into meetings on Wednesdays before games, I'm also the guy that's asking for more responsibility as an offensive tackle. It's all right. It's all good.
You're gonna get your respect.
Bet.
Oh, yeah.
Comeback season.
I bet.
Hey, comeback season.
We'll see. I know I got suspended last year.
I know, but you hear him talk about potential, and even that, it's like, okay, you can't really go by that.
The thing that frustrates me is not top 10 is ridiculous.
We'll see what that list's looking like after the season.
Yeah, so it's all good. Well, you're just gonna have to find out. It's all good though.
I love that it's your phone background now. I mean, talk about just go ahead and.
Well, we talked about it on your podcast a little bit. When I was in high school, some kid commented on my junior highlight tape and said I was out of shape, so I decided I'll never be out of shape again. And then William Golston punched me in the face in 2012, so he was on the background of my phone for the entire year. 2011, and we played in 2012.
Taylor walked away too.
I did walk away. And I beat the fuck out of him that entire game. We won the game like 12-9. There was no touchdown score.
It's a dogfight.
Yeah. They said that they were going to draft Laramie Tunsil 1 overall in 2016 when I was... No, yeah, it was 2016. It was after my second year. So 2015, 2016 season. They said they were going to draft Laramie Tunsil. They traded that pick back. They told Jack Conklin in 2 years he was going to be the left tackle after my contract was up. So, it's all right. It's all good.
We're going to see.
Different year, different headline.
They can say whatever they want. It's easy to put a list up in June. But we'll see in January.
Hey, the boy's fired up right
it's
now.
All good.
You feel that?
Dude,
you feel that energy in the room right now, in the bus right now?
In the parking lot outside of the fucking stadium right now. I'm getting ready to go watch the boy. Dude.
I'm telling you.
No, it's all. These are really good football players, though. I think these guys are really good players, and that's nothing against them. I'm just better than you guys.
There we go.
We love that.
Love some competitive fucking talk.
That's why I'm proud to be a fucking Titans fan. Let's go. It's our boy. Let's go.
Hey, from a fan's perspective, how does this list make you feel?
Where's our boy? It's undeniable, dude. God.
I mean, if you look at all these teams, it's high media caliber teams, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And that's nothing to take away from these football players.
That's all right.
I keep saying that as an insurance policy, because I know.
Yeah. Well, if you're on any fucking top 10 list, like you're a good fucking football player.
Yeah.
Know that when they also got to know when they make these lists, like if they get it right and they get all top 10, it won't get much attention. So do you think there may be some like leaving guys off to get more publicity for the platform?
They got it from
okay,
me.
Alex. That's what we need on this right now.
It's a
solid thought.
Maybe. I mean,
and specifically saying your name.
Well, I just I mean, it's all good. It's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because preseason accolades never got anybody anywhere. And so
bars.
When they do the all pro list this coming season, we'll see who's on it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm fired up right now.
I am
almost. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Sheesh. I need to put more
But
water
what
in
else
this.
is going on? So
You're
yeah,
trying to quit water.
Yeah, no.
so a couple weeks ago I started talking about Whoop, and now Will has a Whoop, so that's pretty cool. And
Well, hang
also,
on. Before we gotta
I mean,
we gotta correct it. He is right. He got the Whoop on. And
I got you. I got you invigorated, ready to go back to the Whoop.
Right. Because it's almost like I was lazy to go and get a Whoop and just go through all of it all. But
Hey, what
he
the
mentioned
fuck
his
is a
aura.
Whoop?
He mentioned we'll get there.
Hey, put the mic to
He
your
mentioned his aura ring, and then he got the Whoop, and I'm like, I don't know why I haven't just my lazy ass hadn't gotten a Whoop yet.
No question.
But I was telling you yesterday, the boy had a Whoop back in 15.
He did.
It was either
And it stopped
14
working or
15.
something like that. You said it just stopped
Yeah,
working out of
something
nowhere.
got like it was the first generation, so like, the next ones are way better now, and they wanted me to send it in and fix it, and I just didn't want to go through the whole mailing process.
Right.
But I would like tape it over, so that way you could still wear it at practice. But these ones, this generation is way better now. What they've done with their app is way better.
Is that a Whoop?
This is a Whoop. The only thing the Whoop doesn't do is tell time, give you the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it does
Literally
a lot.
gives you everything. HRV, dude, fucking Whoop. You need to sponsor the boys because we are fans. We'll keep talking about you.
Well, I don't think Whoop's gonna need a sponsor after what happened with the PGA.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
apparently, some golfer went out and had an irregular heart rate. Like his heart rate went up or down dramatically, like 30 beats per minute or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's like an indication that you need to get tested for COVID, apparently. And so the guy got tested before he had symptoms, had COVID, and now the entire PGA, everyone who works in the PGA, even if you're not a player, has to wear a Whoop.
Is
now.
wearing Whoop.
Has
Anybody
to wear Whoop.
associated with the PGA, they're strapping them up. And when shout out Josh who gave me this, he was actually telling me that it has the respiratory rate on there.
Yeah.
So if you check your data every day, if your respiratory rate goes up over 30%, then that could be a sign that you should get
Early COVID.
You should get tested for COVID because that could be a sign. So when somebody did test positive, like Taylor was saying, all of PGA now is strapping everybody that's associated with them to help kind of measure and track people throughout, I guess the tournaments and stuff that they're doing. So if their respiratory rate goes over 30%, it's like, hey, maybe we need to quarantine them for a second, get tested, make sure. But yeah, Whoop might be making a big move in the COVID world.
That would be if you were invested in a Whoop and that is actually a real thing.
It's good day to be in the Whoop
You
world.
just made
Yeah.
yourself some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but huge fans of Whoop. The best part, my favorite thing about Whoop, actually, not my favorite thing, but one of my favorite things is, like, I'm charging my Whoop right now.
Yeah.
But I'm still wearing it and still collecting data.
Yeah.
Like, I'm slide that off.
Okay, so you got the pack on yours. That's why it looked different.
Yeah, so you just slide this
You
thing
need to
on.
charge
I want a Whoop.
We'll get you a
Dude,
Whoop.
Whoop
Bob.
is solid. I'm
Everybody's
telling
got
you, bro.
Whoops around here,
Whoop,
dude.
Whoop does a really good job. They really do. And I think, like, what was the first one that came?
Fitbit?
The first Fitbit, yeah. That was the first thing. It told time, so it did something Whoop doesn't do.
Your steps, track
Told
your
your steps.
heartbeat, your heart rate.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know if the steps really do anything for you. This
Because you
thing-
can sit here and do this and it tracks your steps.
Right. Right.
Fake it.
Good to know.
Yeah, you and I could, you and I could play catch with it, and it's gonna be like, oh, this guy's going
14,000
14.
steps.
Your
Hey,
wife
man.
making you walk every day. Hey, dad's out there. Like, just start doing this in the chair, and you'll accomplish what you need.
Jazzercising. But it's fucking. I mean, I'm a big fan of it. I like the Aura Ring, but it's hard to work out in. It's hard to be active in the Aura Ring. I
It's
think those,
metal or whatever, right?
It's like
steel or
it's like
whatever,
plastic.
titanium.
It's plastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or it feels like plastic at least, and then it has like little things that come up and like.
Does that
read all
send
your
data
stuff.
to an app on your phone or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I've been told is that it does a really good job of like your sleep and tells you how you're sleeping.
Gotcha.
But the Whoop does
Oh,
a
I
great
see.
job of it too.
Here's the Whoop, dude. High end, like all this data tracking shit.
Tells you your strain levels.
Yeah,
It tells you
like
how much you recovered.
How much you've strained today, how much your recovery percent is,
I can tell you
and then
how
it
much I've
tells
strained.
you how much you need to sleep tonight.
Yeah, like, hey, if you want to, and then you can say like,
And then it'll give your data on your sleep, like all the stuff you want.
I like that. That's cool.
yeah. There's one thing you need to look into. It's really cool. It's called the Halo. It's a headset you put on. You wet the tops of it, and then you put it on your head. Like you move it into your hair, and then it basically stimulates your brain. But singers, songwriters use it. There's literally programs if you're going to play the guitar. Like it helps stimulate your brain for your fingers, your movements. It's very cool.
What is this called again?
It's called the Halo.
You
The
put it under
Halo.
your, you put it under your hat.
Pull
and
up
shit?
Halo Sport. It's a very cool setup. So it like stimulates a part of your brain. You wear these things like headphones, and I like a couple times I've done it. Like it kind of burns. It feels like your head's burning. It's fucking weird.
I kind of like
But you
that.
do it like 30 minutes before that. Yeah, that's it right
I
there.
know something's happening.
It's like doing ice and stem. Like unless your fucking leg's going crazy, you don't know if it's working or not. But yeah, playing instruments, working out, hand-eye coordination. This Halo sport is really supposed to help out with that kind of stuff.
Funny commercial for them would just be like fumbling everything they try to pick up, you know, like
puts it on like
puts the guitar on backwards, and puts the Halo on, starts playing fucking Led Zeppelin, like no problem.
It's cool. I think that that stuff is really awesome. That stuff helps a lot.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I've never heard of that in my life.
I have one at the house. I'll let you borrow. I don't use it as much as I used to, but I'll let you check it out.
I would like to try that.
Yeah,
I'd like to try me some of that.
I
Halo.
like that Halo sport.
We're about them performance tools, dude.
No question, dude. That shit, and it's crazy. That's why a lot of times when like I hear like older athletes, and we've talked about this on this podcast before, like older athletes are like, well, in my day, we just shut our mouths and we worked and did this and did that. It's like everything's evolving. The life is ongoing and evolving.
For sure.
Like there's new shit coming out that you didn't have 10 years ago, that I didn't have 5 years ago, or even a year ago.
In your day, you had to drive your car.
Yeah, exactly.
My car drives me now.
I see that Fusion outside. That thing ain't driving very far.
It doesn't drive itself.
We were about to start this podcast. I go, hey, Ernest, it's a nice car.
Yeah. Ernest's like, okay, I don't have a Tesla. Thanks, Taylor.
No, I never said I did. Theoretically, a guy drives a Tesla.
Yeah. The Teslas are great cars.
Yeah.
The issue I have with the Tesla, though, is it doesn't make any sound. I like a vehicle to make noise. I like to feel like a little rumble of the engine.
I'll tell you what, though, that thing takes off like a roller coaster.
Like a fucking rocket. They have, the one Talon has, they have that like up on like a drag strip against a Ferrari. And it goes neck and neck.
Hubbard's got one of those too.
Yeah?
Yeah, that shit moves.
Hubbard's a beauty.
Yeah.
He's an absolute beauty.
Yeah.
Though the Tesla cars, though, I don't know.
Those Tesla cars,
the Tesla trucks are kind of badass.
You like them?
I kind of do. That you aren't going to see it. Like you see it on the road, you're like, there's nothing else like that out here.
My buddy, he moved to LA.
About those right there?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of weird, but I like it. It looks like a Lego truck almost.
It kind of does. Looks like one of those Halo, like it was in Halo.
Yeah, I just want to smoke out a Tesla truck.
Smoke out a Tesla truck.
Debate going down the 101 in a Tesla truck.
I had a buddy move to LA and he bought a Prius, and he's like, this is before Tesla came out. He's like, I love Prius. Because if you have a Prius, it's like, oh, that guy might make a lot of money, but he's just being eco-friendly.
Yeah.
And he's like, then the Tesla came out. And now everyone knows I'm poor. If I was rich, I'd have a fucking Tesla.
Dude, Prius is a great car to have in LA, though.
Prius is solid. I would never drive a Prius. I would never drive a Prius.
You couldn't.
I could. I've been in them. Yeah. I've been in the back
in a Prius?
Uber. I've been in the back of a Prius.
My God.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Good on gas.
What's that?
Good on gas.
It is.
Yeah. But the Tesla
is too.
Tesla's made like an affordable like $35,000 car now.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm in the market for a new car. I don't know if I'd get a Tesla, but I want a Jeep.
Jeeps are great, but they ride like shit.
Yeah.
They look cool.
They look cool.
They do look cool.
You'll put a post on Instagram about them. Jeep is the way to go.
The Wrangler 2-doors are badass.
I want a 4-door so my dogs can get in the back.
Go. I don't know. You need to get yourself an old Bronco.
I'd love a Bronco.
Yeah, those cars are those
baby
cars
blue,
baby
blue Bronco.
Yeah.
There's a place in Santa Monica that just specializes in refurbishing Broncos.
Yeah.
I love walking around that lot, dude. It's like just dream cars.
There's a company called Gateway Bronco.
I follow them on Instagram.
Yep, same. And they I reached out to them because I love the Broncos, but they have Broncos that have Tesla batteries in them now.
Oh my God.
Start at $400,000.
Oh my
really?
Yeah, they're extremely expensive.
I want a Tesla roof, dude. When I get my roof redone,
yeah.
Is that what Bobo bought?
Solar panel roof.
The roof redone on the Fusion?
No. My actual house.
Oh, shit.
I do live in a house. I am not homeless anymore.
I live in a home. Everything's great. Yeah, this
I live in a home. I slept with a woman last night.
Yeah, had sex with a girl.
With a girl.
Big deal.
$650.
Live in sober living.
Yeah, but they make some badass Broncos.
Build
like,
your own.
You go and they give you like the leathers. You check out different kind of leathers. What the paint you want it to be.
Do everything.
For $400,000.
Well, they do.
It says $650.
That car better.
They do. Yeah, that one's fucking ridiculous. World record $650.
Oh my God.
They do.
Is that the one Bobo bought?
Bobo bought a Bronco?
No, Bobo got a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Arete, dude. Get your IV needs with Arete.
Shout out Bobo.
Bobo does crush it.
I love Bobo.
He's out in LA right now. He's killing it.
No, I need to see him.
For what? Oh.
You see Bobo for a lot of different
They do Coyote 5.0 swaps too, which is like unbelievable engines, but those things
Dude,
got some
the one
very fast.
bottom middle, or dude, Jersey Shores. That's the one. That I want that.
That light blue piece.
Yes,
Would you do the white hood on the back?
I love that. And it wouldn't be on right now. It would be off.
Wouldn't. It's a beautiful day outside today.
Oh my god.
I wanted to drive
go
by.
copy one.
Say what?
You gonna go copy one?
Right after this, yeah. As soon as
trading that Fusion.
As soon as these royalties come in.
Yeah. Speaking
the
of
Bronco's
royalties,
awesome.
What's going on with you right now? What's going on with you nowadays?
Man, quarantine. I kind of took I felt retired for a little while when quarantine started because I wasn't way into everybody's writing on Zoom now. That's another one. If you were an investor on Zoom early on,
yeah,
and you're like, well, nothing's really happening. Quarantine happened.
You made it.
You just beat out Skype and all that shit.
There were actually jokes about when quarantine first started that Zoom's the reason they released it.
Dude.
Because everyone's doing everything on Zoom now.
Zoom is the answer for everything.
It really is.
And songwriters, I get it now. I've done a couple good Zoom writes, but it's like this camaraderie of actually hanging in a room is way easier to catch a vibe than through a computer screen and when there's lags. But in the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I've probably written 25 songs and gotten a few cuts. And
really?
Morgan Wallen was finishing his album. I think I got 11 on his album coming up. I got his current single, More Than My Hometown.
11 songs that you wrote?
Yeah. And then me and Hurt.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm stoked. That's the boy. Me and Ryan Hurd have that Heartless song with Morgan, which is the remix with Julia Michaels is on pop radio right now, but that might make a country music radio thing here in a little while.
That's fucking badass. Tell you about what Morgan Wallen, him getting arrested for being drunk.
The best thing that's
made me like him more.
Yeah, that's
because you see him he's human. Fuck yeah, dude. Good for him.
Yeah,
what happened?
Well, he was drunk at honky tonk and was a little bit rowdy, and the police were like, "Hey, don't do that." Got arrested, released a statement. All good.
It's all good, dude.
Good.
It was at Kid Rock's bar, and Morgan set himself up where his brand is that guy. You know, he's a great guy, but we all like to fucking party and have a good time. So he went out, had some friends from his hometown in town. They went downtown. I think a fan was buying him shots or whatever, and he slammed a whiskey glass down after he shot it, and probably cleared the table after that broke. And too rowdy, had to go to jail for a second. But
but it's not even jail. It's like a holding tank.
Yeah, holding tank.
He went to the drunk tank. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Really not.
Kid Rock texted and was like, "You're welcome at my bar anytime, fully comped." Yeah.
Fully comped.
Yeah, Kid Rock had him over the next night.
Kid Rock's a beauty.
Yeah, he is.
Will and I had an experience.
Look at his
with
mugshot.
I tell you what, dude.
Morgan's mugshot is legendary. Songwriting has been it. I'm recording vocals next week on a song I'll be putting out probably in a couple months called "Here's to Beer." Cheers! Look at that fucking mugshot, dude.
That's him.
Look at that.
Dude, that's
he looks like the Tiger King's boyfriend.
What is he
does, dude?
What is he saying? He doesn't know, but I've asked him, dude. What were you saying when the picture was getting taken, dude? Because you're not fucking not talking.
Yeah, no question.
Man, I reckon my cousin's gonna pick me up any minute.
A cool mugshot's the way to go.
Yes, dude. Barstool's or somebody was trying to sell that on a shirt, and he can't decide if he wants to do it. I'm like, dude, do it.
Do you have a mugshot?
Yes, I do.
Pull up Ernest mugshot.
It's not online. The way I got my mugshot's legendary though, because I went in.
You got it on your phone?
Yeah. So I had to go get booked, and let's see here, dude. I'm not. It's way back in my photos. I'll take forever. But the way I got it, I'll send it to y'all. And
send it to Alex so when people watch the YouTube.
Okay, you can put it down the corner. So I got arrested but didn't go to jail.
What are you doing, Alex?
And he's just on mugshot.com. I didn't go to jail, but I had a court date or whatever. I had to go book myself and sign papers and get my thumbprint and all that shit. And so I'm sitting on basically a church pew in the booking room, and they're calling people up. You're getting your mugshot, and there's the computer screen and the camera. And I was like, well, I don't know if this is gonna make it on Google, so I'm definitely gonna So I set up my video on my cell phone and just put it right there on the bench and went up, got my mugshot. So it was filming the screen that was taking the photos. Yeah. So when I got done, I got back, I was like, fuck yeah, screenshot it.
Got your mugshot.
Got my mugshot, dude. I had to have it. I was wearing it was like a leather jacket with tricolor leather jacket.
Yeah.
Shaved head.
I'll tell you what, the boy got a little mugshot in there.
You got a mugshot?
Hell yeah, I got a mugshot.
Morgan, we were trying to get him on the pod. I thought Ernest might be able to pull it, but I guess they're not.
There it is.
We're not that close. Actually, I've never met the guy.
What's his manager's name? Trickster?
Trickster.
Look at the boy.
Yes, dude, it's Trickster. Yo, what the fuck are you doing in a suit in a mugshot?
Fucking gangster.
What'd you do? Smack up the fucking church or something?
Yeah.
Hey, the potluck
Mafia.
after church. I'm gonna beat your ass.
No,
for the
dude, I
potluck.
got an
I'm
assault
gonna
case.
beat your ass for the potluck.
I got an assault case. Did I rip my pants just now? Maybe. I got an assault case after we played Ohio State. We lost to them.
Click on that
43-42.
other one. Click on that one.
but that's
That one?
I'll look at you, bro.
I'm like looking at the guy that's pressing charges on me right there.
Speaking
I'm
of
like,
walk
this
hard,
fucking loser.
guilty as charged.
That guy was such a wiener. That dude was talking. The reason why anything happened was because of my brother. The guy like was super drunk and he hip checked a curb or a pole, and my brother Nick Bennett was laughing at him. It was after the Ohio State game, and
God.
I was dating this girl, and she's like, "Taylor, your brother's getting in a fight." And I turned around. There's 3 guys that are 29 years old.
Is that a cut
I'm
on your
28.
forehead?
Yeah, I was in the middle of the season.
You're not 28.
Okay.
I'm 28.
Not at the time.
No, but I'm saying there's guys that are my age now.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, when I was
right.
in college, literally pushing my brother. My brother's 19.
Yeah, and obviously
You know what I'm
you're-
saying?
It's a wrap for
Yeah,
them.
obviously
Oh,
you're
it
a
was a
boy.
wrap.
That's-
So
That's dude. I
He
don't know
didn't know-
many people who have a mugshot in a suit and
yeah,
tie.
it's kind of badass. That's
Let's
why
get
I was
that
kind of
up.
waiting for hey, someone say something, but no one said something. So I was like,
Hey,
alright,
we
pull
just keep
that- alright,
laughing.
Pull that shit up.
Can we get that on a t-shirt?
Hell yeah, did we put that on a t-shirt? I'll tell you what.
We should.
100% put that on a t-shirt.
That could be Taylor
When-
Lewan's Tennessee Titans
if you're
shirt going
looking
into the
out for
season.
people, if you're looking out for your brother or something like that, and something happens like this, you're all good.
Yeah, if you love
Yeah.
somebody, you go to jail for him. You beat somebody's ass for him.
Yeah.
In his case, 3 people.
Yeah, in his case, whoever's around.
It was just
saw-
one guy.
I saw 3
One guy
people
caught
bullying
that.
my brother, so obviously.
One guy caught that damage, but other than that, it was cool.
So that was what, your senior year, you said?
No, so my senior year, my senior year is when it happened, but they didn't press charges. I broke up with the girl I was dating, and then some detective called her because everyone was like, "No, we don't know who did it. We don't know what's going on." And then the detective called her, and she's like, "Yep, that was Taylor. Taylor did that."
You must have dumped her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in your mugshot, had you been drafted already?
Yeah.
That's why you're in the
So I was.
Yeah, that's why you're in the
So they told
he
me
made it.
They're like, "Hey, you got to come to Michigan to get booked." So I literally took a flight to get booked.
That's badass.
And so I was like, "I'm bringing a suit."
Look at you. On the left, you definitely just took a
Got
flight.
that smirk.
You definitely just took a flight.
Definitely just took a flight. Got there. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing shorts under it. I'm just the just the top.
I love that.
No, I'm just kidding. I was wearing a suit. But
That's hilarious.
yeah, dude.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah. I haven't hit anybody since then.
You ever had a
Legally.
mugshot?
Illegally.
No, but I remember that's
I've
right. We
sat
talked
in,
on our podcast. You got in a little bit of
The
Yeah.
MIP.
You got
Minor
mipped.
possession.
Yeah.
That's the most
Mipped.
bitch way to
Such
get in trouble,
bullshit,
dude. That's
dude.
such a bitch way to
And
get
it was
in
the
trouble.
worst. It was the worst way to do it. I didn't even fucking do
Yeah,
anything.
you were
dude.
innocent.
Had to sit in jail overnight. Had
It's
somebody
all
else
good,
had
though.
a friend bail me out. Slowly go home. Mom's washing dishes. Like, oh, you guys must have had a late night. Would you go to jail or something?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
Like, oh, funny you say that.
No shit.
Yeah, that's how. It
How
happened.
upset was your mother?
Oh, she was pissed, dude. She was like, "Go tell your dad."
Was Bill man?
And she goes, "I'm not saving you on this one."
Really?
Yeah.
For
Oh,
a
yeah.
MIP?
Yeah. It was Christmas Eve.
Oh God.
It was the 23rd going into the 24th, so it was like Christmas Eve, like morning, early
gonna
ass
be a-
morning.
be a
So
long
it was an
Christmas.
awkward midnight mass.
Well, you can't lie about it either.
It's an awkward midnight
I
mass.
tried lying about it,
Can I open these presents?
or
still?
just didn't tell them. You're gonna get mail from an attorney if you're still with your parents. You can be. You could have said no, mom didn't get arrested. Definitely just a late night. 3 weeks later, you're gonna get mailed to your house, being like, Will Compton from attorney's office. It's like, we'd like to represent you in your upcoming case. And that's what happened to me. I let that shit go under the rugs, and my mom called me. She's like, why do I have mail from an attorney asking
You're
to
a terrible
represent you in a
son.
court of law? I'm like, well, I reckon I need a lawyer. I reckon I must have found myself in a couple of handcuffs. Funny you should ask, because I forgot that happened. When is that court date? When is that
That
court
shit's
date?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Mom, as I hope you respect. I'm gonna wait for my lawyer to be here to comment any further. I'm saying that's what you tell your mom.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Joke
wasn't,
wasn't hidden. Yeah.
I wasn't that smart. It's okay. I have 2 strikes. He has
And
1.
out. 3. I'll tell you what. Hey, it was only a matter of time, right?
It was.
I tell you what, though.
I think it's a common theme now on the pods.
What, you fuck up?
Yeah. I want to say on this one.
I fuck up too.
Hey, you got
though.
a hell of a co-host, though.
Thank
For
you.
sure. I want to say this past week with Bakhtiari was Beluga.
It's Balaga.
Yeah, but I know.
Oh, you fucked that up?
Yeah.
The best part of that podcast is Will and I did that podcast in the same room, and when Will instead
About
of
us looking at each other?
speaking to the camera as if I wasn't there, he'd look up and be like, "Yeah, remember that one time too that we did that?" And I'm like, "Bro, you got to look down at the camera. I've been doing this long enough."
Yeah, well, that was our only time doing it in the same room. You wanted me to come over. You're like,
I
let's
did.
do it in the same room.
Yeah, it was nice. You felt the camaraderie. We missed this. The boys in the bus.
For sure.
We're back.
We are
back.
we are fucking back. I fucking love it.
We're back. I'm so happy to be
All
back
right.
with y'all. I do love y'all guys. I've told both of y'all on separate times. The Bussin' with the Boys podcast, the one I did last year, was the first podcast I ever did. And
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was my first exposure to it, and now I'm addicted to podcasting. I got my own. I'm not plugging
What's
it.
No, plug it. What's it called?
Just Being Ernest. There's a plug. It's Just Being Ernest. Dude. I told Taylor yesterday. It's the less athletic Bussin' with the Boys.
Yeah,
So,
solid though. It's a good little deal.
it's fun, dude. And my whole thing is
We might look to expand one day.
You never know. It's just I like. I don't know. I have a wide variety of friends. They're super interesting to me and they inspire me. They're doing what the fuck they want to do at a high level. And my podcast is conversations with them. Like it's not just a music podcast or just sports podcast. Like people that inspire me, and we talk about stuff they wouldn't normally talk about in regular interviews in their job. It's not interviews. It's just kicking it. It's just like this. I mean,
It's just being earnest.
just being
Earnest, man.
That's all it is.
It's just being earnest. So,
That was a good deal.
You on every platform?
you
Apple, Spotify, Google Play,
Apple,
all the
Spotify,
great value brands.
YouTube. There's another one. I don't know if I'm on Google Play yet. I have a smart URL that has all. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Ernest, didn't your IG get hacked?
Oh yeah, it did. Dude, I woke up, go get coffee with Delaney. It's like 8 a.m. And then I get back home and I just like open Instagram. I was gonna scroll or whatever, and I clicked on the Instagram icon, and it said your Instagram has been deleted, and your email has been changed to da da da. Check your email to confirm if this is the case. So I checked my email to obviously be like, nah, that ain't me, but it had been like, I guess, an hour since it had happened, so it was too late. So they had hacked my Instagram and completely like deleted my account. And this, like, the last 3 months has been the best my Instagram has been, as far as I've gotten like a good bit of followers or whatever, climbing a little bit, and it was gone. So I got Croon on it and our like whatever plug at Instagram, and dude, I got a DM 2 days before it happened. I was playing golf. I got a DM that was like, you violated Instagram terms or whatever. Click this link. So I clicked the link, and then it was asking me to put a password in. So I was like, no. So I told my person, I was like, hey, this happened. And they were like, okay, well, we sent it to Instagram to see if it's legit. They said, please ignore. This is just, it's fake. Well, I guess if the fact that I clicked the link alone gave them access. So 2 days later, my shit was gone completely. And they had it back up in like 3 hours, but blue checks help.
Fuck yeah.
Blue checks
I
out.
thought
Shout out Blue Checks.
your private jet post was hilarious.
Dude, I mean, a lot went into that. And some guy
Finally
photoshopped
copped a
himself.
jet.
Some guy photoshopped himself in front of a private jet and tried making it look legit. And was like,
No way.
just bought a jet. Like, got my own jet. Like,
Who was it?
I'm not gonna say his name. He doesn't deserve any fucking
All right.
anything.
Who was the rappist that fucking did that? There was a rapper that like posted a picture of him being on a jet.
Oh, dude,
and then he was
Bow
on a
Wow.
commercial. Yes, it was Lil Bow Wow.
because there was a Bow Wow challenge for like 6 months after.
Yeah,
it. Just
yeah.
fucking fake flexing.
Dude, he's like off to wherever, LAX. Let's just say LAX.
And it was a stock
and then
footage of a
somebody
jet.
else caught him in the middle seat on like a Southwest flight.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it was like that. Dude, that's so funny.
So you're trying to say he was on a private plane, but somebody saw him on the in the middle of a Southwest flight?
Yes.
Yeah. So he was like on my way to LAX.
Not
Dog,
even
like
smart,
what is
like-
it? Like it's not even. It's not that serious.
It's not serious
It's
at all.
not.
If you flying Southwest, like that's Southwest, baby.
Southwest.
Hey,
you get your
Southwest.
miles up.
Southwest is probably the best airline.
Yeah, you just
domestic
need that.
airline.
You just need
No
an A
doubt.
seat.
That's
A1
true.
through 15s that move.
Yeah.
But here's what you do: you got to buy the ticket, want to get away, and then when you get to your gate, go to the lady and say, "Hey, I'd like to buy a 1 through 15."
Upgrade.
It's $40.
Yeah.
All
If
day.
if you do it before, like $200, $300.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a big
But you can
difference.
get that $139 want to get away. Put another 40 on top of that. You just bought yourself a regular ticket.
Yes. Yes. Look, dude.
Hey, that one's free, boys. That little tip by the boy is free.
That was free. No free shout-outs, but that's free.
So this guy, Lil Bow Wow's on my flight to New York, but on Instagram he posted a picture of a private jet caption.
Oh, that is
"Traveling to New York
fucking
today,
hilarious,
SMH. Just Google private jet with nice cars in front of it. And
Dude,
then
that's retarded. Oh, my
post
goodness.
it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Travel Day, and let's say
man.
press run for growing up hip hop. Let's go. I promise to bring y'all the hottest show ever. Dude, not just Southwest on an Android.
Oh, that's the worst part of the whole photo.
Dude,
On an
I don't trust a
Android.
green text, bro.
Can't trust
I don't
it.
trust a green text.
No question. Yo, I got this my new number. It's an Arizona number, and like for the first like 4 or 5 months, I would get texts from like spam, but it'd always be like women in lingerie, like, "Hey John, I saw you're in Arizona."
Oh, the
like,
last
love
guy to
meet up.
have your number.
Last guy to have my number was a fucking sicko, bro.
Sicko.
An absolute sicko.
Dude, I when I got my new number, that's funny. I would get text all the time to this girl named Brittany. And I was in the islands one time. I just smoked a fat joint and I was sitting there and I get a text. It was like, "Hey Brittany, just saw on Facebook where you're pregnant. So happy for you," or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, like turns out I'm not."
You say that back?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Oh my God, like, so sorry. I also catfished, I guess one of her ex-boyfriends said, I was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry about the way things worked out with us. Like, I'm in New York this week if you want to go get some dinner." And so I looked up like a nice restaurant in New York City and like was like, "Yo, like let's just go here on Tuesday night or whatever." Like, "Yo, I'm gonna be there or whatever." Catfish this man, dude. Don't text till you think you're texting, dude.
Right.
It's gonna be me.
Jesus Christ. Watch out for Ernest.
Yeah.
You're a sicko.
I mean, I was 3 years young.
That's
I was
funny
3
as
years
shit,
younger,
dude.
3 or 4 years younger. So
It's all right.
How old are you now?
I'm 28. So
When do you turn 29?
January 11th,
Damn.
92, 111, 92.
You're younger than me.
Here comes 111. Here we go. My magic number. Ah, there it is.
And that's the best. Hey, good boys podcast, man.
Yeah,
What a
good
fucking,
boys pod.
what a solid ender.
Appreciate you,
Fucking
Ern.
rights, boys. Nice job.
Thank y'all.
Guys, gals, people of all ages, appreciate you so much for tuning in to another episode of Bussin' with the Boys. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on. We're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Bussin' with the Boys. We would love if you subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to be more for the boys, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, but all of your subscriptions and resubscribing and stuff, it helps in these little algorithm games for climbing charts, because again, we are very organic. You guys, where we're at is because of you guys, so we like to keep it fucking organic and just from us, dude, us versus the world. But we really do, we really appreciate your guys' support. A few of you had questions about merchandise. You can go, our merchandise store is on barstoolsports.com. Go over to shop, and we are under the brand Bussin' with the Boys. You can find all of our gear there. We restock constantly now. If you guys have any ideas, shout us out. If you guys buy the gear, shout us out. We really do love when you guys talk back to us, add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff. We like grabbing that stuff and putting it on our YouTube episodes. And again, we just love it, man. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. Keep being for the fucking boys. Keep being a wolf. The biggest of hugs and the tiniest of kisses. We love you. We appreciate you. Tune in next week for another episode of Bussin' with the Boys.
No old man around for miles, but the judge stops by from time to time. Says he loves the way